Hey guys, what is up? The Gaming Gadget here, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about The Flash Season 4, Episode 5. So, one of the main things that I just totally decided in this video was that Cecile's baby is going to die. Now, this character is not even born yet, and they're making a big deal about it. And obviously, the baby won't even come until the total next season. And usually these shows don't like to wait like that. They like to build up for a couple episodes, unless it's like the main plot and that's for the whole season. But otherwise, they just like to build up for at most half a season. Maybe in the very rare cases, 3/4 of a season. And then they solve the problem, whether it be by killing a character, whether it be by some other method, guys. But the problem solves itself. And 9 months from now, puts us at the season finale. Now, in all seriousness, yes, the show could wait for the whole season. But these shows, like I said, really do not like to hold off drama. They want the biggest reaction as fast as possible. But to get the biggest reaction takes time. And time right now, as ironic as it may seem, is not what this show has. Ever since season 3, this show has just been skyrocketing downhill. And the writers know it. They need something big. They need something that will blow your mind. And what would do that better than a poor little baby dying? The easiness that it would take to kill it off, and the amount of reaction that it would get from the audience, it's just statistically the best option, I think, in this case. Unless they got something big for this baby, like maybe him becoming Bart Allen or something. But I don't think that they do. The baby is just a baby. I don't know, guys. I'm not a writer, but I think that the baby's just gonna die before it's even born. Or they might wait until the season finale and kill it off after it's born. But either way, I think the baby's gonna die. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. I'm interested to hear your guys' takes on this. But anyways, moving on to the next topic, I have cracked the code, guys. I have figured out how all these metahumans that are on the Thinkers list are related. And it's through one word. I talked about this a little bit in the last episode if you guys didn't see that. But it's failure. It is all a whole bunch of failure. Just think about it. The first villain, Deacon Kilgore, well, he had created this computer app. His co-workers just kind of took it away from him, took all the credit from themselves, and he was left in the dust. Our second villain in the Luck Be a Lady episode just had terrible luck for their whole life, got fired from their job, got cheated on by their boyfriend, and, you know, kind of got kicked out of their whole house. And then we have Mr. Elongated Man, who, you know, kind of got fired from the CCPD, and then had to start another company by himself, where he epically failed as well and made all his clients hate him. And then last but not least in this episode, we have our next person, who at the end of the episode we found out was another one of the Thinkers metahumans, who, by the looks of him, doesn't seem like he's had a very successful life. You know, obviously almost as scrawny as me. Someone like that probably is not in the best conditions. Probably homeless, probably fired from a job, maybe even has an addiction of some sort, but he's definitely not in the best conditions, we know that for sure. Now, why failure? Why would the Thinker want people who are prone to failure? I talked a little bit about this in my last video as well, but it is scientifically researched and proven that people who have failed the most are most likely to be submissive to others in hopes for success. For example, our friend the Elongated Man says that the Voe kind of helped him out in trying to blackmail the mayor. Now, obviously, Harry gave into this because it promised him money, which he desperately needed. And this money, to him, would be a success, which is different from anything that he has really experienced for a lot of his life. Now, it seems like there's kind of variation of how much all of these metahumans know about the Voe. Deacon obviously knew about him. The lady probably did not, by the judge of the conversation she had with Barry. Harry, as we know, had a conversation with him over the phone, and our new Terry guy is being hunted down by him in person. So, they each had a totally different experience with him, which probably just fits into his plan of how much he needs to interact with them in order to accomplish his main goal, which I've also explained in previous episodes, is that I think that he is trying to mind control the city just as he does in the comics. Although he needs these metahumans in order to get the Flash to him so he can mind control him as well. And then by having the Flash can just run around, put the devices on everyone else's head, and thus they're mind controlled as well. As simple as that. Now, just to drag this video on just a little bit longer, I have a prediction that I think is a 50% chance of being right. Now, as we know, as long-winded man, Harry, as we've already said, he's kind of not necessarily like the rest of Team Flash. Cisco obviously doesn't really like him too much. He obviously is salty with Barry a little bit, and there's a lot of other stuff going on with him that just isn't up to the Team Flash's speed. His personality, his ethics, a whole bunch of stuff. Now, this has kind of led to him not being exactly approved by the team, and when you're not really approved and you've had a whole bunch of failure in your life, I think it's safe to say that you're not really going to stick around with the people who aren't accepting you for very long. Now, obviously, this would lead to him betraying Team Flash, which probably would be in the Thinker's plan if that does end up happening. The Thinker may have even set this up from the beginning, knowing that he would join Team Flash, and sent him as a spy just to gather details, because the camera that he has installed in Star Labs through the mask isn't going to do too much other than the stuff that they're doing right in that room. So yeah, we kind of got some stuff going on with that. He may be a spy, he may be a friend, he may even possibly be a future villain. Now, the final thing I'd like to talk about in this video is just a little minor thing, but I think it's pretty safe to say that Amunet, Caitlyn's old boss, is working with the Thinker. And most likely, she's one of the Thinker's metahumans with her whole steel arm thing that she uses for her own power. Anyway, so guys, I just kind of want to throw that idea out at you guys, see what you think of everything I've said in this video, and make sure to join me later on today for a review of DC Legends, and on Friday, which will be tomorrow, for a review on Arrow. I will see you guys all next time. Thanks for watching, and of course, Gadget on.